Mercedes GL400. Huh? Yeah. Welcome to Nairobi. Welcome to Kenya. Matatu culture. Huge shout out to KDG Imports for giving me this car today. You can check them out on Ngong Road, opposite Prestige Plaza. Ask for Mwalimu and you'll be sorted. Going back a bit, the GL line was produced from 2015. The 2015 Mercedes GL400, which is the one that we have here, was the last to hold the GL brand before Mercedes changed the naming scheme, the GLS, the GLE, and the GLC, to better differentiate the models and correlate to the other small cars. The original GL, produced from 2006 to 2012, looked like a hearse, sad to say, but you guys tell me in the comments below what you think. I think it was more of the straight body lines and boxy look, but good idea for anyone looking to start a last respects business. The upgrade brought more flair to the model with more curves and sex appeal. At over 5 meters long and around 2.5 tons, she was mainly aimed at the North American market. The 2015 GL is a luxurious full-size SUV based on an elongated and widened version of the M-Class platform, instead of the body-on-frame construction like the other full-on 4x4 SUV. It used a unibody construction for a luxurious on-road experience with air suspension, offering off-road capabilities with adjustable ride height, all-wheel drive, 2-speed transfer case, and a locking differential. For trims, the GL400 is available in several configurations, starting with the base GL400, which features leather upholstery, power adjustable front seats, dual-zone automatic climate control, and a command infotainment system with a 7-inch display. Other options you could get across the range were soft closed doors, rear seat infotainment displays, 20 and 21-inch wheels, and an off-road package that adds increased ride height, a skid plate, and a low-range gearbox. Starting from the back of this GL400, because it's been debadged, so you can't really know what kind of car this is or what engine it is. Be that it has the AMG package or the AMG trim, it can really fool you thinking that it's a GL63, which was the most powerful version of this specific GL. You start with your double roof spoiler. You just have the Mercedes star here, and you have lots of chrome here on your skid plates, and here just on the boot itself. You get the AMG tips, which are really nice, but if you look in, you'll only see that the exhaust pipes end, then you have those nice AMG tips. It gives this car a really nice look. It's not an AMG, but it has that AMG body kit. Opening the boot is just a push of a button, and it automatically goes up, which is nice. Again, at this price point or at this level, you don't expect to do everything by yourself.
Yes, that's what's up.
You get a lot of space. If you're a family of 5 or even less, with the third row seats folded, it's a lot. It can take half of me if I get in. It can take, yeah, pretty much half of me. So a lot of luggage if you're going for long trips, if you're going to your Ushago and sorts of and stuff. And with the third row seats raised, which again is just pull of a button and it automatically comes up. With the third row seats up, you still get more space than a Toyota Prado and a Toyota Land Cruiser. You get tether points here at the bottom, all through the car. Even with the seats folded down, you still get some tether points. Other than that, you get your 12-volt socket on this side and your third row seats button up and down with a bit of netting to store some small items here and there. And the best bit about the boot is it's so sensitive that if you have a small child here, let me say you're closing your boot and the child happen to be in between and I have my hand, it senses and goes back up. And that's how sensitive it is. Like, there's not much pressure pushing to make the boot stop automatically. You can adjust the height of the boot through the first button, which can stop. You just pull it to the level you want it to go and you hold. The second one is if you want to lock it and go into your house or go into your office, whatever it is, you press that and it closes and locks the car by itself. That's nice. So that's the back. Let's move to the back seats and see what we have there. Entry to the rear seats is not hard because you have your side step that's plated in metal. And getting into the third row seats is made simple. You can either press this button at the top, use the lower lever here at the bottom to tumble the seat. And the beautiful thing about it is if you press this, the front seat moves forward to give you that much more space for entry. So watch, tumble, moves forward. Isn't that just beautiful? If the third row seats are down, you have buttons on each side, on this side and on the other side, to lower and lift the seats. Getting in is simple. There's so much headroom. With the seats up straight, I can be here for a while. This car does not come with a second sunroof. Some of them have two double sunroofs. This one doesn't have, you just have your light here at the top and the Mercedes-Benz distance sensor or distant warning light for your reversing and parking and stuff. But other than that, yeah, it's a nice space. You just have two adults and it's perfect. Or you can even have one adult and fold the seat to have more luggage on this side. Any connectivity here at the back? Nothing. You have two cup holders on each side. You have nice soft touch armrests on your sides, speaker grills, and good glass housing to bring in as much light as you can get. Yeah. I see some blank switches here. I bet this is where you have your parcel shelf on some other cars, but here it's blocked out and it doesn't have that feature. Getting out is the same thing. I can press here to tumble the seat, and if the car does not have power, you have a manual latch where you pull twice and the seat tumbles, and yeah, you get out. So that's the back seats. Anyway, it resets itself when you bring the seat back down. The door nearly opens 90 degrees, so you get a lot of space to have your child seat anchors. Another point, you can have child seat anchors on the third row seats on both seats. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 child seat anchors that you can put your child seats. So it's easily accessible and easy entry and getting out of the car. The car is pretty low. It has air suspension, so you can have it on the high setting, on low setting, and I can easily get in without even needing to step on the side step. Sitting here, I have the first setting where the backrest is straight up to help the guys at the back to have more leg space, and the second setting is the comfort setting. That's what I call it, comfort setting, where you're sitting back, relaxed, being chauffeured by your driver or your parent. For storage, you have nets behind the seats on both sides. You have some door storage that can fit a pretty big bottle. It's easy to access when the door is open. When it's closed, removing it from that point, it's not so hard, but there's a bit of resistance because the seat is way close to the door. So you have backseat pockets. Here at the center armrest, you have two cup holders, and that's it for storage here at the back. For connectivity, there is none really other than your 12-volt socket. For privacy, to keep out the peasants, you have your netting. And this is good again for if you have younger children and don't want the sun to glare their eyes or them to look too straight into the sun. You can put this net up to cover their face. So it's truly a family car, and it's been set up to cater to everyone's needs. Children, adults, everyone. That's the back seat. Let's get to the front seats and see what we have there. Talk about the soft door close. With there, it sucks itself in, and the door is closed. No need to bang your doors. Everything's done for you at this level. Getting in, the front door has the same soft close mechanism where it sucks the door in, and it feels pretty good. I can't lie, it feels pretty good. The car sits pretty high, even on its low level. I still sit pretty higher than most other cars, and you have this big bonnet gaping at the front. You get wrapped in leather. You have leather on the top on where your hands rest, but at the bottom where you have your storage bit, it's more of plastic and stuff. If you shift cars, you'll find everything is quite similar. If you move from the saloon S-Class to this big GL, you get Harman and K on your speakers, which sound really nice. The bass is deep and the trebles are high. Tech-wise, okay, the screen feels outdated because right now you have all those Apple CarPlays and Android Autos, but you can update this system with the new ones. You can go to the aftermarket bit and get to upgrade your systems and that. With these cars, you can never really hide if the car's been used or not. So you can look at the seats and find maybe on the edges there's a bit of wrinkles. You can see here on the buttons, you find the button that's being used the most. On the steering wheel, you have a bit of scuffs here and there, but generally this car looks pretty neat and pretty new. The dashboard doesn't have any issues. I'm not seeing any cracks or any show of wear and tear. I've seen other guys put a cover to protect the leather so it lasts longer. It gets really hot here. You might find that some dashes will crack, some dashes will show more wear and tear or discoloration and such things. For storage, you have two cup holders here, a nice sizable glove box, and in there you have a USB cable so you can charge your phone or even connect your phone to the car so that you can get calls and all that. Your two cup holders have a heating and cooling function, so when the car is on, if you want it cooled, it lights up blue, and if you want it hot, it lights up red, to just give you that sense of what's happening inside your cup holders, which a lot of cars really don't have. So if your drink is hot, it will keep it hot, and if your drink is cold, it will keep it cold. At the top, you get a double visor. So let me say on those days when the sun is at a very weird angle, you can have that there to cover your face, and it moves back and forth. So guys from straight pipes, I bet they'll be so happy with that. Then you have your secondary visor to cover now the front. And both sides get the same thing. So double visor, and you get your vanity mirror with a light fixture at the top. For the seats, you get your seat controls here on the side, your bolster controls here on your seat bottom. For blind spots, you have a very big A-pillar here, which may give you some sort of blind spot, but again, the car being so big and prominent and high up, people tend to see you and you tend to see them. And if you don't see them, they'll see you. So that's the front. Let's open the bonnet and see what's underneath that big old bonnet. And doing that, you have a red latch here at the bottom. You pull on that and it pops your bonnet. And here on the left hand side of the Mercedes emblem, if you look down, there's a small latch you hold on, you pull up on, and it opens your bonnet or your hood, depending where you're from. The 2015 GL400 is powered by a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, delivering 329 horsepower and 354 pound-feet of torque. It comes with a 7-speed automatic transmission and a 4MATIC all-wheel drive system, ensuring excellent traction and stability. The fuel efficiency is around 7.7 km per litre in the city and 9.4 km per litre on the highway, which is commendable for a vehicle of its size and power. If you've reached this far and you're enjoying this content, please share as much as you can, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps. While the GL400 is generally reliable-ish, some owners have reported issues with the air suspension, which can lead to an uneven ride or the vehicle sitting too low. Some have reported electrical problems such as malfunctioning infotainment system and faulty sensors. Additionally, there have been occasional reports of oil leaks from the engine. Things to look out for when you're shopping for one. The 2015 GL400 is equipped with a host of advanced safety features, earning it a high safety rating. Standard features include front, side, and curtain airbags, anti-lock brakes, stability control, and traction control. Optional safety features available in higher trims include blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and a surround view camera system. To identify if these options are included, look for corresponding buttons or indicators on the dashboard and check the vehicle specifications. The GL400 offers a comfortable ride, advanced technology, and robust off-road capability that combines high performance with refined elegance. It's particularly favored by those seeking a spacious and powerful vehicle for both urban and adventurous drives. Even the market for the biggest Mercedes SUV you can find out there, excluding the Gwagon, because it doesn't have 3 rows of seating. The GL series is the one to go for. It packs a premium feel, it's versatile and stylish, and you will definitely stand out. It's an interesting car, but you guys tell me in the comments below what you guys think about this car, and catch you guys on the next one.